So, good morning children. Previous session we have seen what is a polynomial. We have seen what type of polynomials we are studying. We are studying only polynomial in one variable in this chapter, and also we have seen how or what is the degree of a polynomial in one variable. And in this section we will study little more or polynomials, about polynomials itself. Certain terms we will study, certain types of polynomials we will study in this section. And the first term we are going to study, or the first we are going to study about constant polynomial. So we know that polynomial means it actually contains variables and constants. Now we are going to study about constant polynomial. So what is a constant polynomial? We have seen variables and constants together form an expression which we call it as the polynomial. Here constant polynomial means it is containing only one term, that is the constant. That is, suppose I take a constant symbol phi, you can call it as a constant polynomial, and this is consisting only the constant, that is phi, or it is containing only one term. We have seen already polynomials are an expression containing terms. Here a constant polynomial contains only one term and it is consisting only a constant. It is known as a constant polynomial. Now we'll see, we have studied degree of a polynomial. Here this is a polynomial, constant polynomial is a polynomial. We will see what is the degree of this constant polynomial. We know that any number raised to 0 is 1. Here suppose I take, this is a polynomial in x, I can name it as p of x is equal to 5. So p of x is a constant polynomial and that's equal to 5. Since we are studying any number raised to 0 is 1, I can write 5 as 5 into x raised to 0. So I can write polynomial p of x is equal to 5 into x raised to 0. Because we studied x raised to 0 is equal to 1. So any constant polynomial can be written like this way using the variable. So what is the degree of a constant polynomial? The degree of a constant polynomial is 0. I think it is clear what is a constant polynomial. It is containing only one term and consisting of the constant, and degree of a constant polynomial is 0. Now we will go to the next polynomial, that is 0 polynomial. That is a type of polynomial. 0 polynomial is a polynomial. This 0 polynomial is also consisting of only one term and namely it is 0. So p of x is equal to 0. It is a polynomial and we call it as a 0 polynomial. So a 0 polynomial contains only one term and namely that is 0. Now we see what is the degree of a 0 polynomial. Now we know degree of a constant polynomial is 1. Degree of a constant polynomial is 0. Now we'll see what is the degree of a 0 polynomial. Degree of a 0 polynomial is not defined. So I think it is clear what is a 0 polynomial. 0 polynomial means a polynomial consisting of only one term and namely it is 0, and the degree of a 0 polynomial is not defined. So these are the two types of polynomials we are studying in this chapter. And next we are going to study about classification of polynomials. terms first. So I can say that if I take a polynomial, I can give it as p of x is equal to some x. How many number of terms are there for this polynomial? It's only 1. Now if I take another example, some q of x is equal to x square plus x. It's also an algebraic expression, and you can see it's an algebraic expression variable 1, and you can see that it's a polynomial, and I took q of x is equal to x square plus x. How many terms it contains now? It contains the number of terms are 1, 2, 2, isn't it? Now I can take another example, r of y equal to some x cube plus x square plus 1. How many number of terms it have? It have 3 number of terms. So on the basis of number of terms, we can classify polynomials on the basis of number of terms. We are on the basis of number of terms, we are classifying the polynomials. Here, this polynomial contains only one term. You can call it as monomial. This polynomial contains how many terms? 2 terms. We are calling it as binomial. This polynomial contains how many terms? 3 terms. We are calling it as trinomial. So I think it's clear how we are classifying polynomials on the basis of number of terms. We are classifying it as monomial, binomial and trinomial. Monomial means it contains only one term, binomial means it contains 2 terms, and trinomial means it contains 3 terms. And I think so you have studied, when we studied the chapter algebraic expression, there also we studied all these terms there, monomial, binomial, trinomial. So in this chapter also, in the case of polynomials also, we are studying these terms, monomial, binomial and trinomial. That is one way of classifying the polynomials on the basis of number of terms. And we will see the next classification. That is classification of polynomials on the basis of degree of the polynomial. Classification of polynomials on the basis of the degree of the polynomial. And we know that if a polynomial is having degree 0, you call it as a constant polynomial. And we know a constant polynomial contains only one term. Now we start with polynomial containing degree 1. Degree 0 polynomial, which is a constant polynomial, we call it as a constant polynomial. Now we'll see what we call if the degree of the polynomial is 1. So classifying polynomials on the basis of degree. The first classification is linear polynomial. So we are going to study linear polynomial. We are naming it as linear polynomial, that is classifying the polynomial on the basis of the degree of the polynomial. So we will see what is a linear polynomial. Linear polynomial is nothing but it is a polynomial whose degree is equal to 1. I can take an example, x plus 1. What is the degree of this polynomial? That is, degree we studied, it is the highest power of the variable. What is the highest power of the variable here? It is x. The variable here, what is its highest power? It is 1. So what is the degree? It is 1. So degree 1 polynomial, we will call it as linear polynomial. And this is an example for linear polynomial. I can take another example, 2x plus 1. It is an example for linear polynomial. Now, when we say linear based on the basis of degree of the polynomial we are classifying, and we are going to study its general form also here. That is, linear polynomial means it is a polynomial with degree 1. So usually or generally we are representing a linear polynomial as ax plus b, which means it contains an x term and a constant term. It need not see that it must contain a constant term always. I can give an example simply with x square. I can give an example simply with x. What is the degree of this x? It is 1. So it is also a linear polynomial. So it's not that we need a constant term along with that. Its degree must be 1. Only that is needed here. So here we are general form of a linear polynomial is ax plus b, and we will write it as a not equal to 0. We say if you take a as 0, you can see it becomes a constant polynomial. That's why we are saying a not equal to 0 when you give its general form. So general form of a linear polynomial is ax plus b. That is the first type or classification of polynomials on the basis of the degree of the polynomial. The first type is linear polynomial. Linear polynomial means it is a polynomial with degree equal to 1. Its general form is ax plus b, where a not equal to 0. Now next classification. Second one, on the basis of the degree of the polynomial, it is quadratic polynomial. We have seen a degree 1 polynomial, you call it as a linear polynomial. Now you see what is a quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial means it is a polynomial whose degree is equal to 2. Simply if I take an example, p of x is equal to x square. What is the degree of this polynomial? It is 2. So it is an example for quadratic polynomial. Now I can take another example. Some q of y is equal to y square plus 2y minus 3. What is the highest power of the variable here? It is 2. So its degree is 2, which means that it is an example for quadratic polynomial. So quadratic polynomial means it is a polynomial whose degree is equal to 2. And also we will study its general form. Generally we represent a quadratic polynomial as ax square plus bx plus c, and also we will say a not equal to 0. We know a, b, c. A is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant term. And its degree is equal to 2. And when we write a polynomial, usually we always write it as in the standard form, which means that we will always write a polynomial with the highest power as the first term. So ax square plus bx plus c, it's a general form of a quadratic polynomial where a not equal to 0. Next type, that is the third type of the polynomial or classification on the basis of the degree of the polynomial. The next is third one, it is cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial means degree 1 polynomial we call it as linear polynomial, degree 2 polynomial we call it as the quadratic polynomial, and next cubic polynomial, it is nothing but it is a polynomial with degree 3. So I can give an example, p of x is equal to x cube. So automatically you may be having confusion that why we took only one term here. Here when we take linear polynomial or when we take quadratic polynomial or cubic polynomial, it's not needed that the number of terms must be that much. Okay, so in the case of linear polynomial, general form was ax plus b. How many terms at most it can have? It can have 2 terms. And now quadratic polynomial, it was ax square plus bx plus c. Means that there can be a quadratic polynomial with 1 term. There can be a quadratic polynomial with 2 terms, but at most how many terms it will have always? It has only 3 terms. Now this is an example for cubic polynomial. It have only one term. We call it as a cubic polynomial because even if it is having only one term, its degree is 3. So we call it as a cubic polynomial. And it's an example. Now you can give the general form. General form is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a not equal to 0. You know, if a becomes 0, this term becomes 0, which means it becomes a quadratic polynomial. That's why we give it as a not equal to 0. So this is the general form of a quadratic cubic polynomial, and you can see how many terms it can have at most 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't mean that all cubic polynomials must have 4 terms. There are cubic polynomials with 1 term, there are cubic polynomials with 2 terms, there are cubic polynomials with 3 terms. It says that it can have at most 4 terms. But a cubic polynomial means it is a polynomial with degree 3. Its general form is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a not equal to 0. So we have seen linear polynomial. It is ax plus b, a not equal to 0. Next, quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, where a not equal to 0. Next, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a not equal to 0. So we are studying, or we are starting this polynomials this year, and we have the same continuation chapter next year also, and in detail we will study about cubic polynomial, linear polynomial and quadratic polynomial, everything in the next year, that is 10th standard. And here we know it is a degree 1 polynomial, it is degree 2 polynomial, it is degree 3 polynomial. In this way we can generalize a polynomial. Degree 3 we know the first term is its power is equal to 3. So we can generalize this polynomial, or we can bring a general form to a polynomial. So general form of a polynomial is e of x, that's equal to an x raised to n. When we say general form, always we will take the, or normally we are taking the power as of x as some n. So we are here also we took, when we say that generally the power of x, highest power of x is equal to n, or degree of x is equal to n, or automatically along with that we know it must have a coefficient, we took it as some an. That is to get a general form we are using so. Next one we know it will be, we know if it is 3, the next power automatically it is equal to 2. So here also we will write it as a n minus 1 into x raised to n minus 1, that is 3 minus 1, it is 2. So etc. And we know the last term must be a constant. So here we take the last term as constant as a 0. Here also we will say where a n not equal to 0. Here the general form of the polynomial is, it's of this form, a n x raised to n plus a n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus etc. plus a naught or a 0, where all this a n minus 1, a naught are all the real numbers, and the power of x is equal to highest power or degree of this equation, or this polynomial equal to n here. That is the general form of a polynomial.